Hello, we're coming up to the middle of April. This month has gone so fast and it's quite scary. Now what I'm going to show you today is how to prick out your Oriental mustard seeds. Now I sowed these most probably about 2 or 3 weeks ago and they've been growing really well. So let me show you them. Oops, don't want to drop the rest of the tray. There they are here, right down the front here. Now they are from the brassica family, and as you can see they're growing really well. The first set of true leaves is just starting to come through just there. So they're actually a little bit taller than I would normally prick them out, but as I say, there's been so much going on that I haven't had chance to do them. So they're about 1 inch to 1.5 inches, possibly some of them about 2 inches tall. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to prick them out and put them into 3-inch pots, or the little square pots that I use. Now I'm not going to prick them out individually into pots because there's quite a few there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put them like in little clumps of about 5, and then I will put 5 in one pot, because then what I'll do is as they grow, I'll then pick the leaves off as and when I want them, and they're really nice in salad. So I will grow them as I normally do my normal salad leaves. So let me show you how I prick mine out. So what I've got here is I've got one of my little square pots, and I've just filled it with multi-purpose compost. Just gently sort of firm it down, and then what you need to do is you need to get either your dibber, or I use a pencil, and just make a nice hole in there. Because we're planting about 5 seedlings in each hole, I need to make the hole a little bit bigger. So if you just spin it round like this, and then it should make a lovely big hole. So we'll just pop this to one side, just whilst I've got the watering can down here. Let's just move that out of the way. So all we need to do is we need to get out some of these seedlings. So it's very easy, don't pull them up because otherwise you'll break them. You need to just get near the seedling about 1/4 inch or so, and I just push my pencil in at an angle right down and then gently encourage it up, and then it'll come out. Now make sure that you grab your little seedling by the leaves and not by the stem. So let's have a little look at this seedling. There we go, hopefully you can see that okay. Now we've got the stem down here, there's the remnants of the seed there, and if we look here then we can see that there's a lovely tap root coming down there. So I will just get out about 5 of these, just encourage them out, and I will line them all up together in a nice little group, just like that. That's 3. There's 4, and oh look, we'll have that one there. So there's my 5 of them there. I've just laid them together like that. All I'm going to do now is I've got my pot here, got my nice hole, and all I'm going to do is just hold the leaves and just gently pop them in like that. Make sure they go down quite a way. You just want the leaves poking above the compost, all the stems can be below, and then just firm round the compost, round in the little hole, just to fill the little hole up. So that's one done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry on doing these, and when I have finished then I will come back and show you. Well, I've just finished them. I've managed to get 15 pots, so I've got about 5 in each one. So that's great because it means that they'll sort of grow in chunks, and then they'll just, every time I take a leaf off, more will grow, so they'll actually last a little bit longer. Now all I'm going to do now is I'm going to give them a really good water. I will water from the top to start with, and I will let the water soak through, but then Any other time that I water, I will then water from the bottom, and the holes in the bottom of the pot will, the compost will soak up the water, and it'll encourage the roots to fill out that pot. Now they'll stay in these pots most probably for about another couple of months, definitely the rest of April and most probably the rest of May. So then they'll be going outside at the beginning of June, maybe a little earlier than that. It just depends how they grow. So they'll hopefully, by that time they go out, they'll be nice and big and substantial plants, which will be fabulous. So yes, it's all going lovely, which is fabulous. So I will keep you updated on their progress, and when I do move them outside, I will show you that. Well, I hope you are trying lots of different lettuces and oriental leaves. They really are absolutely fabulous, and they bring alive a salad because the colours are different, the textures are different, and the flavours are different. Well, I hope you found what I've shown you useful, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Bye bye.